Under normal circumstances, Dr. Conrad Volz of University of Pittsburgh's Graduate School of Public Health does not talk in alarmed sound bites.
This has to be stopped. This is a public health emergency. At number one, you see increases in divorce. Number two, you see increases in alcoholism. Number three, there are problems with higher mental health caseloads.
We're seeing that there's an increase in DUIs in these regions where this is occurring. We're seeing alcohol problems. We're seeing drug problems. We even have an increase in sexual predators in the communities.
I don't think they recycle anything. Recycling, bullshit.
I don't care about the science, I don't want it. It's not about science.
Is there any question in anybody's mind whether the Dunker Creek disaster was due to dumping of brine water? I mean, really, come on, let's be honest.
You qualify for a cryo plant then. Oh yeah, you qualify for a cryo plant. Why? You got to have some place right there when you have the compressor station to refine this gas. I'm being straight with you folks. Go look at the Houston Ship Channel. Go look at Dallas-Fort Worth. Go look at south of Pittsburgh. Guess what came in first? The compressor station, right? You know what came in second? The cryogenic plant. Same piece of property.
Also, some of these fracking gels contain bromide.
We are of age to run things, and we've abdicated responsibility because we found serious public health problems.
We are still spending money as citizens to clean up oil spills from the turn of the century.
You're a bunch of liars. It's the only way to say it. It's all political spin.
Also spilled. Obviously, we know that happens all the time.
They're trying to tell you that nothing can get from this fracked area up into your water aquifer. Is the possibility that these chemicals can leak out of a well casing on the way down or even on the way up? What's been happening, my goodness, for 2 years? Come on.
There are quite high radon levels because of the shale in people's basements, even without drilling.
And we know that there is an association between the thickness of the Marcellus Shale and radon, for instance, in people's basements. There's a correlation there. So it's very important to understand, for instance, what might happen when this shale layer is fractured and there can be more transport of uranium both up and down from the shale layer and radon gas formation.
They are carcinogenic and mutagenic.
Some of them may be estrogenic, meaning that they stimulate the estrogen receptor in your body.
The group of chemicals and pharmaceuticals that I believe have the most potential for creating human disease are the estrogenic pharmaceuticals.
Let's put this on the table. Are you both just opposed to Marcellus Shale natural gas drilling?
I'm not opposed in any big philosophical way. I would like to see a moratorium, yes, absolutely, on drilling.
We need a moratorium.
There should be essentially a moratorium.
But the hydrofracking process, again, is one that nobody quite understands what's going to happen in any particular area.
I don't think we have enough information on this process at all. I've not seen any scholarly reports. I wouldn't want one of these processing facilities in my backyard. So you've had this catastrophic release. I'm very sorry for you. And you're just one. You're probably the first major release in the United States.
hopefully we can prevent these releases from occurring in the future. Anyway, so it goes into your surface waters.
Dr. Conrad Volz of University of Pittsburgh's Graduate School of Public Health does not talk in alarmed sound bites.
If you want them, great. It's politics, you should have them. If it isn't, vote the people out that are in this, and scientists don't matter. If you want them, have them. If you don't want them, vote the people out and say, I don't care about the science, I don't want it. It's not about science. It's not about science. So is that a scientific voice? It's a political statement by a scientist. Everyone should call it what it is and should have called him for what he is from the very beginning. To be fair, because I haven't always been fair today. I don't mean to be fair.